Hi, this is Joe, and this is a video response to a video uploaded by user xfinxx. Now, in this video, the user is making fun of Bernard Pullman. He's using this character voice, mimicking Bernard speaking. And in this video, he mentions basically he's portraying Bernard as being a con man, trying to get people to go to the farm and work for him and build structures, and all of this is obviously coming from slander. All of this is coming from a person who has made himself quite known as being against anything and everything that Desteni stands for, and is completely unwilling to look at context, is completely unwilling to actually investigate for himself what Desteni actually does, what it means to participate in the courses, what it means to actually apply self-forgiveness and self-corrective application, and yet to a point of self-honesty within oneself. And this is a person that has decided already that anything related to Desteni can be attacked by simply attacking Bernard or attacking a single person and focusing on personal insults and attacks instead of addressing actual issues in a way that is conducive to a conversation. This is typical of an anti-Desteni person. This is typical of a Desteni hater to eventually get to a point of having to resort to mimicry or bullying or simply picking people apart to justify their own ego, to boost their own, I guess, self-esteem. Because Desteni will not participate in debating with people who just want to mess around and participate in mind games and participate in battles of the ego, where they're not actually considering what is being said, but they're too busy spouting opinions and beliefs and blame and spite. And it's really fascinating the progression that you are able to see within this particular video, in which the user gets to a point towards the end where he's saying things of a sexual nature regarding Sinette, where he's pretending to be Bernard and he's using Bernard's voice, and he's saying things like, oh, if you point out the deceivers within Desteni to me, Bernard Pullman, I will give you a night with Sinette. The portal will open in bed. Yes, in bed. And basically resorting to a very lewd and completely inappropriate just attack, this spitefulness, this deception, deliberate. Obviously, xfinxx, this video uploader, has not ever been to the farm, has not met Bernard, has not met Sinette, has no idea of what actually happens at the farm. Yet, haters will find any reason to hate instead of actually dropping their ego to be able to have any kind of real conversation, instead of having things degenerate into this kind of just spiteful schoolyard bullying. So really, in essence, this video doesn't have any merit because it discredits itself by how obvious it is that it is just coming from spite. It's coming from reaction. It's coming from ego. It's not even an effective way to present a point to be against the Desteni. It's more just venting a person's own frustration and spewing hatred without taking into consideration what one is saying. And the more a person does this, the more a person participates in deliberately saying things that are blatantly untrue for, I don't know what, comedic effect, or to generate a cult of personality, or to speak to some anti-Desteni fan base. The more a person does this and is deliberate within it, the harder it will be for this person to find any kind of self-honesty within themselves. And again, it's not about them attacking Desteni. It's not because this person is against Desteni that he will have a difficult process. The process is about simply realizing self-honesty and not resorting to this kind of separation and hatred. So forgive yourself if you can. Let go, bury the hatchet, and stop before you become so nasty and spiteful that you lose control of yourself and will have to walk through a lot of unnecessary bullshit to get to a point where you can respect yourself again. Anybody out there that's watching these videos, I suggest you investigate for yourself and see the common sense and take into consideration that videos such as these, videos from the haters that resort to personal attacks, are doing so within having no actual understanding of what Desteni is, and rather come and join us at the forum. Come and ask us questions. Speak to a Destonian. Actually ask the people walking this process and get to know what it's about.